Good morning guys and welcome to Vlogmas week 4 and the final Vlogmas, which is just crazy. It's Christmas this week. Today is currently Christmas Eve. I am running to the shops for some last minute bits, so we're actually going to my bosses for my new job. We're going to hers for Christmas, which is really nice. We were going back and forth because I feel like we're just used to it being us two, and she like really kindly invited us. She lives a little bit far away from us, but we're hoping that obviously that's all good with public transport, like the buses and stuff are still on, but I'm sure it'll be all good. But she basically has kind of a Christmas where she invites a ton of people like that she's met along the way, some of her friends that she knows that don't have family here, so like could be in the same situation as us either, or they could be like permanent residents but they don't have their family here. So I think there's going to be quite a lot of us going there, which would be really fun and something to like push us out of our comfort zone of what we usually do, because even in the UK, me and Callum lived together in Sheffield, and we obviously had our cat and everything like there, so it used to just be us two on Christmas. So the last like 3-4 years has been just the two of us, which is obviously amazing too. But it'll be fun to do something different this year and be around a ton of new people. But one of the things that we're doing is like, it's Secret Santa, but I think she called it Evil Santa or something. So you basically bring like a generic gift, because obviously we don't know any of the people, like only I knew my boss, because we don't know any of them. Sorry, it's really loud. You just bring like kind of like a generic gift, and then people can steal it off you. Like it's that kind of Secret Santa vibe. So I'm gonna go to Kmart now. I'm just putting a little bit of makeup on. I'm just putting a tiny bit on. I feel like it makes me feel a bit more alive. Just by putting a little bit of something on. So I've already got an idea. Well, Callum actually has a really great idea. To do, you know, like a little kitchen appliance. That's really big. So like, I think his idea is like a waffle machine. There's like a little waffle press, and then I was saying you could also get like a syrup and maybe like an instant packet of waffle mix and maybe like a fun plate or something. So that's like the vibe we're gonna go for, and then I think I'm going for the same vibe. I didn't know if it was a bit like overkill to go for the same vibe. Obviously it's still fun, isn't it? Like, and I can't really think of anything else. So I think I'm gonna do, they have these mini ice cream makers for like $20, so that the limit is $30, like the price limit. So they have these like mini ice cream makers for like $19, I think. And I thought I could get like a little cute bowl and maybe some toppings to go with the ice cream. So I think that's the Secret Santa vibe we're going for. Yeah, because I can't really think of anything else, and it is kind of last minute that we decided we were going to go. Oh, I've like broke that. But it's exciting, and I think I'm also going to make, I'm gonna make my main, because obviously I'm vegetarian, and like obviously they're gonna have meat or turkey or whatever meat they tend to have in their family. So I was like, don't worry about my main, like I'll make it. I think I'm gonna make like a mushroom sweet potato Wellington, which sounds really good actually. I think there is actually another vegetarian there, so I've said like I'll make, obviously I can't really make a mini one, but I was like I'll make enough for this so people can have some if they want some, and obviously she doesn't have to worry about the other veggies main. And then I think I might make some Rocky Road to bring, because she was like, I've got everything sorted but I just want to bring something, so I'm gonna try. And I was trying to think of something that will travel okay, because obviously we're getting on the bus and it does take us about, I think it takes like 45 minutes to an hour to get there, because I wanted to make a cheesecake. Callum really wants a cheesecake, which I think we'll do, but maybe just not for Christmas. But I just think it won't travel very well, so I'm thinking if I do Rocky Road, like if it kind of melts a bit, it's okay because it's just going straight in the fridge again anyway, and it's just chocolate. So I'm thinking, is that okay? So that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go to the shops today. I'll take you guys with me and hopefully we'll pick up some fun bits. So I've come to Warringah Mall, I think it's called. So the week actually came here on Sunday, and I started to film, but then it got so busy. But I'm gonna try to film more. Like I finished Callum's presents off on Sunday, which I couldn't show you guys because he was with me the whole time. But we're gonna do the Secret Santa today, and I should be able to film in. I think I'm just gonna go to Kmart and go home because I think it's gonna be a bit overwhelming in here. I don't think they've got any of the things that we need. I'm just in a Kmart now. I've just seen, so we wanted the waffle maker and the ice cream maker. So there's like this one, but it's in the wrong place, and that's not the one that we saw. Like the one that I saw online. Oh. Am I gonna have to think of like completely different presents? A mini juicer? Is that a good Secret Santa present? A portable blender? That's not bad, is it? It's not a bad present, like a little portable blender. Especially when it's gonna be like, it needs to just be like a generic present because we don't know the people. I'm gonna keep looking and then hopefully I find what we need. So I've managed to find the aisle with the different bits on. This is what Callum's gonna get. So it's like you can make pancakes, donuts and waffles. So that's what he's gonna have. I can't find the ice cream one though. They have this, which is cool, which is like toasting soup maker. I don't know if they're too similar. Maybe I want to do something like completely different than car, but I'm glad I found that, so I've got one of them. So sorry guys, I kind of did the shopping without you. I've gone for this. I think that's kind of cool. It's like a Kmart Lego and it's kind of unisex. So that's $20. I've got Callum's thing, and then I got Callum 2 more things for his desk because I mentioned them the other day and then I've actually found them. So we've got that, and then we just need to go to Coles, and I think we're just going to get some sweets and bits to go with Callum's waffle maker. So we're back home. It was so crazy in there, guys, because I went into Coles after Kmart. Oh my god, everyone was obviously doing like the Christmas food shop, and it was just like hell on earth. But I managed to get the stuff, so I'm going to bring, not really dessert, did I say this before? Maybe. I'm gonna bring a Rocky Road, but I'm gonna do like a Biscoff white chocolate Caramac Rocky Road. So I'm gonna do that. The only thing I need to get for that is some veggie marshmallows, because all of the marshmallows have got gelatin in, which I can't have, and then the other veggie person can't have. And best believe I've just spent like $20 on ingredients. I mean so I got the stuff for that. Sorry, I'm so close up. Sorry, I think you're a bit zoomed in. I mean, I look really dishevelled, so don't mind that. So I got the stuff for that from Coles, and I got some like tins to set it in and stuff. Jimmy, you just go in, and I was like, oh yeah, this will be no more than like $25. It was like $60, but it's okay. We finished our Secret Santa stuff. I'll show you that now. Let me just pop you down. Let me zoom in now so you can actually see. So our Secret Santa stuff. So Callum's gift is this, which is multi-snack maker. So you can make waffles, donuts and pancakes, and they've got like the little things that you can cook them in, which is a really solid like present, to be fair. And then I got him, this was like $2 in Coles, so he's $2 over his budget, but just like a pancake mix, and I thought that's good to like go with it. So it's just like you just add milk or whatever. For my one, I went with this flower parrot like Lego, well, fake Lego, and then big Toblerone, and I think I'm gonna like wrap it like this to throw people off. There was a few in there that I couldn't really choose from, but I thought that's kind of like unisex vibes, isn't it? It's a parrot, but it's got flowers on it, so I thought that would be quite good. And I didn't want to like stress myself out because I don't know anyone. Like, I didn't want to go too girly because they had some really nice like jugs, like big jugs with strawberries and lemons on, which I was like, oh, do I get that and do like a picnic basket kind of vibe? And then I thought, no, I'm going too much into it and like thinking too much. Let me just get like one thing. So I got this, which I thought was good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was stood for ages trying to pick this, and then they got Toblerone, so that was $10. So I've spent the 30. I then got these for Cal. I'm not going to speak too loud because he's right there, so I'll just show you. Got this. I thought that was just kind of handy. And then this. So they're just little extra things. So I'm just gonna wrap all of these now so it's done. Happy Christmas Eve, guys. I can't believe it's Christmas Eve. I haven't actually checked in with you all day. I feel like I've been so busy. I've been so busy today. I got up straight away and went to the shops and did the last shop I've been saying for like the past like 3 or 4 times I've been to the shop. This is the last time I'm going, and then every day there's been something else that like creeps in that I need. I did kind of know that I needed to go there yesterday because I couldn't get all the things I needed for my Wellington. So I went and got this morning. I did the last minute shop run and got the pastry. Guys, the shop, I just went to Coles and I walked in, I was like, where's the pastry? Nowhere to be found. Do you know, like in Tesco or literally any supermarket in the UK, we have like multiple aisles of different things. So like the dairy aisle, like the meat aisle, whatever, like we have the different aisles. Here it's just like one long aisle of like small bits of everything. So like there's just like one section, one like fridge section with like all of the sandwich meats. So like there's not like ham, chicken, do you know, like what we'd have. So like I went to look and I was like, right, pastries normally buy like dairy stuff. Sometimes it's by the free from stuff, but there's no free from aisle or anything here. So I was like, where is this pastry? And then I googled like, what's that I need? Puff pastry. I googled it in Coles and then to look at the options of where it'd be, and then it said freezer, and they were all in the freezer. So that's been like in the fridge / on the side, getting to room temp. So I'm thinking tonight I might wrap it up and then cook it tomorrow, Christmas morning. Not the morning, but like, you know the vibe. So I think that's like kind of the plan. So yeah, making this mushroom Wellington, and I made a Biscoff Rocky Road. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I'll put all of the like footage in after this so you can see me. I filmed bits of me making the bits. Yeah, so I don't know how that's worked out. It was in the fridge for a few hours and then I was like, I want to cut it up into pieces so I can try some. So we can try some to make sure it it's nice, you know. And then I like popped it out, and it was all like sticky and stuck together. And then I was like, so I don't think it's fully, well, maybe I've done it wrong. I mean, I don't know how I've done it wrong. It's just like melted chocolate with like biscuits and stuff in it. But I don't know. So I cut it. I mean, it tastes nice. It's just chocolate and biscuits. It tastes nice. And Biscoff. So, but I don't know. Hopefully that turns out alright. So that's going to be in the fridge till tomorrow. I've cut a bit off, so I'm going to have to cut it up so it doesn't look like, oh, someone's had a piece, you know. So I'm going to have to cut it up, I think, and then put it back in the thing, and I don't know. People might not even eat it, but I wanted to bring something else, you know. So I think tonight I'm going to do the Wellington. Well, I'm going to put it together. So it's a mushroom Wellington, but I'm putting the spinach, caramelised onion and sweet potato. I don't know if that sounds really rogue, but I really like sweet potato when it's in like a pie or a pastry with like, or I like sweet potato basically, just like, you know, with like gravy and stuff. I just think that's really good. So there's not loads, like I just got one like quite big sweet potato, and I just like put that in the air fryer and then scooped everything out, put some butter in it. They're not vegan, I hope. Put some butter in it and some like seasonings and stuff. So that's like all in the fridge, like prepped. So I think I'm gonna put it together tonight, and I'll show you guys like the full journey when I finish nattering on. So I think that's the plan. I think I want to do like, I mean, I'm not gonna start doing designs, but I think the vision in the head is when the people have been put on it, it goes kind of like cylinder, because it's like you can kind of shape it to be whatever shape you want. So I think I want like an oval one, and then I'm gonna like push the edges in with like the fork, do you know, like to make those nice little edges. And then if there's some spare pastry, I might do little stars, put them on top, and then do some like cross hatching or whatever. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna work, but it could be fun. So I'm gonna do that. I hope it's nice. Oh my god. I think I will have to like kind of cut it up, because the Tupperware I've got is not big enough. Plus I don't need to bring the whole thing. Like I can eat some the next few days if it's nice. Imagine it wasn't. I've tasted everything like separately and it tastes nice. Like everything's well seasoned and stuff. So hopefully it's nice. Hopefully it's just not like dry as a bone. That's why I put like the sweet potato in. That'll like keep it a bit moist, won't it? But the thing is that you can't like, you know, like a pasty or something, you put it in like wet. Like you put it in like a gravy or something, whereas this you can't, because it'll just seep through the pastry and go all gross and like not cook properly. So it needs to be like, everything needs to be dry basically. I did watch a few tutorials. I mean, it'll be a bit late by the time this goes off, but if you do want to know, I didn't really follow this, but I'll link the one I kind of loosely followed below. So hopefully it turns out alright, because it's not even just for me, it's for someone else. I don't know why I do these things to myself, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. But it's gonna be fun. We've got a little bit of a journey to get there, so I'm hoping everything makes it in one piece. I got us some drinks, just some like Coke and some Diet Coke. And I got this like limoncello like fizz thing. So that should be nice. And I got Sophie some chocolates as well, just to say thank you for having us, because God, I mean, she's the type of person to do this. Like she's very type like A. She's very organised. She's like really good at these things. Whereas I'm like, oh, I can't host 10 people, even though I'd love to. I'd kind of love to just like host 10 people, but like do the tablescape, do the decorations. No, I do like cooking. I would do this. I would be the host. the host with the most, and I learn from the best gem. My sister's like the best host. She thinks of like everything and gets all the nice fun bits. So you can say I learn from the best. But yeah, that's been my Christmas Eve. And I've said to Carl's been in work today. So I was like, right, the plan is later. Because we haven't been able to do any festive things because he's been in work. I've just gone about my day, to be fair. And I was prepping those things earlier. But I was like, right, charge my iPad up. We can watch a film in bed. I said he can choose the film, but it has to be Christmas. So that'll be fun. And then it's going to be Christmas morning tomorrow. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to film tomorrow. I doubt I'll bring this with me, but I'll vlog on my phone, like, of our dinner and stuff. And if, like, certain, I don't think I'll vlog that much there. Which I'm sure you guys understand. I'm literally with strangers, so, like, that's my worst nightmare. If someone like that with a vlogging camera, like, hey, I'd be like, hello. I'll obviously check in tomorrow to say Merry Chrysler. I can't believe it's Christmas tomorrow. I'm just doing a second layer of my spot cream of moisturiser. I can't believe it's Christmas tomorrow. Callum's just really excited to give me my presents. I mean, I'm not surprised, he's had them for about 3 weeks. Whereas I only got his last week, so. But he's really excited to give me mine, which is really cute. And I'll obviously show you guys what I get. I'm sure I'll be very spoiled as usual. But I'll probably sign off with Christmas Eve right now. And I'll put the rest of the clips from today on the bacon. And hopefully you'll see at the end how it all went. Ooh, that's so cool. Whoa. They're cool, aren't they? Mm-hmm. What's that mean? Whoa. Whoa! Merry Christmas! Guys, we made it. We made it to Christmas. I'm so happy. We've been up since 5 AM. Callum is an early riser on Christmas, which is really fun actually. But I feel like I'm feeling it now. I feel like I'm lagging a bit. But, oh sorry about the noise. We need some air in this building. We've opened our presents. Maybe I do need to shut this one sec. We've opened all our presents. I think I might show you guys tomorrow if you want to see what I've got. Do you want to see a sneak peek? I've been a very spoiled girl this year. Honestly, I've got the most incredible presents and I'm so grateful, and I can't wait to use my new bag. Yay! Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so excited for today. I need to actually get a move on and get ready. I was going to film a bit with you getting ready, but now I'm like, oh, I've got an hour. So I think I'm just going to have to keep it snappy. Obviously, I'll check in before we go. I'll show you my outfit. I've got some new shoes to wear. To show you them. And yeah, we're going to get ready. I'm going to keep it chill on the makeup, but maybe a bit more on the eye, because it was quite cold today, but it's going warm now, so I don't want to be like sweating my makeup off all day, you know? So we're going to do a nice full makeup, keep it chill, but maybe, yeah, as I said, something a little sparkly or something on the eye, because I've got no like Christmas top or anything to wear, so we'll make the eyes festive. But yeah, I wanted to check in and say Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and I hope you guys are having a most special day, whatever you're doing, and yeah, thank you for being with me here this year, and I can't wait for Vlogmas to keep on going. But before we get all sappy and start talking for another 10 minutes, I'm going to start my makeup and I'll check in when it's done. So I'm ready, makeup's done. I just went a bit dark in the eye, put a bit of shimmer, but you can't really see. We've just gone for, sorry, I've just sprayed my perfume. I've just gone for like my black dress. You can't really see my shoes, maybe you can a little bit. These are my new shoes. Let me give you guys a little close up. Cute. I'm sure not to everyone's liking, but I love them. So yeah, makeup is all done and we're ready to go. We're kind of on schedule, kind of a few minutes over, so we need to go now, but I'll make sure to film a few little clips from our day, and yeah, have a Merry Christmas everyone, and I'll check in with you when we get home.
Schöne Flasche.
Hey guys, happy Boxing Day. So I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. I thought I would end it on kind of a high of like showing you some of the amazing presents I got. I was so spoiled this year, and yeah, it's just crazy all of the things I've been spoiled with, and I thought you guys might like to see. Obviously no bragging here or anything, it's just literally I love watching people open their presents, and I'm just so grateful for everything I've got and all the time and effort that Callum, my sister, and everyone that got me a gift put into getting me something, because obviously this is probably the hardest time of year as well, when you're on the other side of the world from your family. But yesterday just felt so special, and yeah, I just love everything I've got, so I thought you guys would want to see. So starting off with my main present from Cal, I had like no idea I'd mentioned this bag to him. I gave you guys a sneak peek yesterday. I'd mentioned this bag to him, and I did like jokingly kind of put, because in our shared notes app we were putting things that, some things were really unrealistic, like I never thought I was going to get this, and obviously I was so surprised. But we've got the orange long shop. So this is like my first ever like designer bag, and it's so pretty. So you can see the, sorry I can't see when you're going, what you're looking at. You can see the logo here. It's in this like amazing orange colour, and I just love it. I keep seeing it like hanging on the door, and I'm like, I just love it. And yeah, I can't believe I have one. It's just honestly crazy, and I'm so grateful. I was really surprised. This was like the gift that he was so excited to give me, and like all week we've just been saying to each other like, oh, I know what you've got for Christmas, because obviously we were just so excited to give each other presents, and I love it. I'm so excited about this one. So we also got, which you guys saw yesterday, my little Clark wallabies. You can see them, see some of the details. Again, these are not for everyone, but I think they're so cool. I really love them. They are quite, like, they'll take a little while to get used to walking in them. I actually did wear them yesterday because I was like, I want to wear them. But I just think they're so cool. And you can hang, I think I've seen some pictures on Pinterest, I'll throw them up if I remember. And people have put charms along here and like hanging off the laces, and you can make them bigger and tighter. They will get a little bit used to walking in them because they've got no back. So like you gotta, it's kind of like when you first get like your Crocs, you need to just get used to walking in them. But I'm so happy with these, they're so cool. And again, had no idea. It was something I mentioned, but I had no idea he was going to get me them. Another really cool thing that Carl got me, we had talked about these, but I kind of forgot that I put them on my list. It's the loop headphones. So basically, well, I say headphones, they're not headphones. They are, so they're in here. This is kind of what it comes like. So you get a little, kind of like this. And you get a couple of different size earpod things, and then in here you get like a little thing, I think you can put it on your keys. It's basically like you put them in your ears and they help with like sensitivity. So I have like, you know, when I don't like loud chewers, like I can't, it's my number one thing, like I cannot deal with loud chewers, or like if someone's got like a boiled sweet or like chewing gums, like my number one enemy. It's banned in this household. Just because I just like, it just really irritates me, and it's the only thing. I'm not an angry person at all. I'm probably one of the most chilled people you'll meet, but that will make me instantly angry because I just think it's so rude to be like chomping with your mouth open. But so Cam got me these to like kind of help with that. For when I'm like on the bus, like sometimes I like forget my headphones. Like I've always got my headphones on even if I'm not playing anything, and that's kind of like the effect that these give. There's tons of different ones on there. I mean, they kind of just, it sounds like you've got your headphones on with no music playing. That's kind of what it gives for you. And I used them yesterday, and it just kind of like drowns out those noises, so I wouldn't be able to hear people chewing or anything like that. I think they can really help you concentrate. Maybe if you don't want like full headphones on, full music, like you put these in. There's tons of I think you can wear them to sleep. Like there's tons of different ones, and that I think is a really cool present. So I was really happy with that. He also, obviously I'm not going to bring it in, he also got me a soda stream. So what was so weird is I was walking around the mall, and before I got his two final presents, which I don't think you guys seen, but I'll basically I got him a jacket, think it's hung up there. I'll put some clips over me when talking about what I got him. Yeah, I got him a jacket and I got him a German football shirt. But before I got them, I was like, do I get us a soda stream? Because we have talked about it and we were always like, oh, we want to get one of them. But he ended up getting me one for Christmas. And I kind of knew about that one because we went shopping together, and the bag, he was like, you're going to see your present because the bag's not big enough to cover it. So I did know I was getting that. But again, such a cool present. And I think we've got Pepsi Max Mango, and we've got Lipton iced tea, which is, I don't think you have that fizzy, but it's good. It's pretty good. So we've got that. That's obviously in the kitchen. And then the last thing Cal got me, I was so spoiled, guys. Like, I actually can't even believe it. Oh, actually, he got me a new iPad case, like a one where it like sits up. And this is one of those things where, you know, when you just think, why have I not bought that sooner? Like, it's so handy. It's just this yellow one. I know I guys just showed you guys. Just like a fun yellow one. You can set up your iPad with them. I forgot. I didn't forget, but he let me open that. We did one present early, and he let me open that a couple of days ago, and it's probably one of my most used presents, obviously, so far, because I use my iPad a lot. But my final present was actually, I've got the box here because it's just behind me. One of these. So it's basically, you might not know from the box, it's like it's an alarm clock, but it uses the light. So rather than like that big scary like iPhone noise that just like jolts you out your sleep, this basically lights up the room in like a sunrise, so you naturally get woken up by the light. And it's also like, it's really cool. I'm still like obviously getting used to it, but also it's good for getting to sleep. So I struggle to sleep sometimes. Like, if Cal falls asleep first, I really struggle to fall asleep because you just start thinking, and you start thinking of all sorts. Whereas when I fall asleep first, like, obviously I'm not thinking it, I'm just asleep. But when that happens, I just go on YouTube and put like sleep sounds on. But this does that, and I actually used them last night. So it's also like, obviously you can have the light on whatever colour you want. So it's a lamp. It's got the time on it. It can wake you up. It can help you go to sleep. Guys, if you're like struggling to get someone a present, but you want to get them something really cool, this is so good. Like, it's such a good present to get. Even like, I think they also have like kids ones too. This one says 5+, but I think you can get kids ones with like, it sings so many different things and like has so many different like elements to it. I'll pop a video in and so you guys can see it because it's light right now, but I think the vlog might be a bit late tonight just with all of the things I need to edit. But I'll pop a clip of that in here so you can see it properly. So this is basically the app that you use. Sorry, it's a bit bright outside still. But this is like what it looks like. And then this is the app that you use. It tells you how to do it. And it basically, like, you can change the colour. Sorry, it's not the easiest thing to do one-handed. You can change the colour. So the percentage as well. So like, it goes up to 100%. Just takes a few seconds. And then that shows how bright it is. But isn't that just the coolest thing? And then obviously you can like set different alarms, call it different things. So this bit is the noise bit. So there's like tons of different options, like water options, sleep options, meditation, nature, animal, heartbeat, hairdryer. I think the one I used last night was maybe this one. Was I used to sleep? Maybe I used this. And then you put the percentage of how high it is, how loud it is. So That's like the peaceful one. There's like lullaby, like a night one, and you can obviously have it really quiet. There's white noise, which is just like nothing. But there's like nature, so there's rain, campfire, there's animals, there's like birds, there's a cat parrot. There's so many cool things, guys. So yeah, would definitely recommend this as a gift. It's just so cool. So it's so cool, isn't it? So they are all the presents that Carl got me, and guys, I've just been like ruined. Like, I actually can't believe I'm so spoiled. All of the things that I've got, I just feel so lucky, and yeah, I just feel so grateful and lucky to have such a special boyfriend who knows me so very well. And also, my sister sent me some presents, and I thought I've got to mention these because they are really cool. So first up, I'll show you guys. I need to actually take that off. She got me this goals diary. It's got like a little. I need to take this thing off though. I haven't fully looked at it yet. So yeah, it's goals diary, and it's in like the most insane colours. I'm like loving. It's like plum and baby blue, and I am absolutely loving that right now. Basically, I think obviously when I talk a lot in the vlogs about like my goals and my art stuff, she heard me. It's basically a diary. There's tons of different compartments in it. There's so many things. Like there's the full year, spread out, and then there is really lovely quotes. Like there's so many lovely quotes in here. I'll do it again. I'll do a video on top of just like the full walkthrough, but it's just such a good present that honestly she's like knocked out of the park with this. It's just such a great present. And it will just really help me keep on track with like my goals, and I'm hoping I can really knock some things out of the park with this, and I think this will really help me, and I'm going to try and stick to filling it out like the whole year. The second thing she got me this Aesop hand wash, and I'm like, I never want to use it because I know how pricey it is, and I know how good it is, and I know it smells so good. Like I haven't even like fingered the top. I've just been like smelling it from twisting it off, but it smells so nice. So this will be for special guests, and when Jem comes to visit again, this will be in the bathroom. And then last but not least, she got me this stunning salad bowl. So if you can see there, it's in this like gorgeous green colour, and it's got the maker on the back, and it actually says on it for 25. Maybe is that when it's made in April, maybe, or it'll be like he only made 25 and I've got number 4. One of those, but that's the person's information. How stunning. It's literally gorgeous, and it has this little like, I think that's literally on purpose so you can like carry and stuff, but it's just like the most stunning thing ever. So as you can tell guys, I was just so spoiled this year. I'm just like, I can't get over it, and I'm just so happy. Even if I would have got no presents at all, I'm so happy because I'm so blessed with the people I have around me. And also we got some salad bowl on us. And yeah, just had the most amazing Christmas ever. And thank you guys so much for being here this year and watching my Vlogmas. Guys, I can't believe I did Vlogmas. I know it's like no different really because I've just basically been doing the same as what I've always been doing, which is like uploading every week. But even just to say to myself I did Vlogmas after watching it, for so many years. Like, it's actually crazy, and I'm really proud of myself, and I'm excited to keep going. And it'll be one of my biggest goals next year to just grow my YouTube and just keep going with it, and hopefully make it as fun as I can for you guys. And I can't believe it's the end. So I hope you have enjoyed this week's Vlogmas, the final Vlogmas. And next week will be our New Year's vlog, which will be really fun also. And I'm sure we'll do a ton of fun things. But wherever in the world you're watching this, wherever day you're watching this on, I hope you had the most Merry Christmas ever. And I hope you had the most amazing family time. And yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.